Hi everybody and welcome to Knife Rev. Today we're going to be talking about the Tops Silent Hero. This knife is called the Silent Hero and it's from a foundation that is in South Africa called the Silent Hero Foundation, and it's a knife that I think is used to or issued to game wardens over there, and these are guys that are actually fighting poaching. So let's take a look at the build quality of the knife. It's finished very well, no tool markings. You can see the differential treatment, heat treatment on the blade by the color differences over here. There's no tool markings anywhere. It's done very well. The transitions between handle and metal is very smooth, both on the top and the bottom. Looking at the plunge grind, it is even, so it's ground very well. If we look at the top on the tip, it is symmetrical, so the grind was done very well. This is a flat grind, by the way. So overall, the build quality on the knife is very good. I don't see any gaps on the handle, and the finish is done very well. Looking at the ergonomics of the knife, the handle is long enough where you can get a full grip on it. My hands are large size and I have plenty of room in here, and space is not a problem. Also, the finger guard over here is very deep, so it'll keep you from going forward. There's some jimping on the back of the spine and a very tiny ramp, very moderate ramp. And when you get the standard grip on it, you can actually make use of that. Also, on this knife, if you go to and choke up on it with a finger choil, there's some additional jimping right here that you can actually use and actually make use for detail work. This particular knife comes with a unique system that I haven't seen in other knives, where it has the standard lanyard hole, but also a forward, I don't know if you call it a lanyard hole or a forward hole, where you can actually lash some paracord and make use of it, so it actually keeps you from losing your grip while you're chopping with the knife. So this knife still has the factory edge on it. I just got it about a week ago, and it's finished very well and it feels very sharp. Let's give it a test. It's pretty sharp. Cuts paracord were no problem. And I'm just using the tip. So this knife comes with a leather sheath, and this is it right here. It's a decent sheath. It's fairly thick leather, and it's finished okay. It's comes with some cordage so you can wrap it around your leg, and their standard whistle, and the design is okay. It's not one of my favorites. I prefer, if I'm going to use leather, I prefer something that you can actually put the knife in. It'd be sitting very deep in the sheath, so it wouldn't come out. And I don't particularly care for these, but it's definitely serviceable and decent quality. The fit on for the sheath and knife are pretty good, and once you get it secured, that's not going to come out. It's very reliable. And the only thing I'm not crazy about either is just this particular system, where it rides a little bit, well, not necessarily too high, but I just don't like this when you have it on your person, this thing flopping around like that. I'm not crazy about that system, but it comes with the knife, and unless you want to go to Kydex or go to a custom leather sheath, this will probably serve you very well until you decide to make a change. But the other thing that I'll probably look at is when you open the knife, or rather open the sheath, and you take out the knife and you start sliding it out, it's going to ride right across. It's going to ride right across that leather strap, and yeah, unless you're careful, you might wind up slicing it off eventually. So definitely want to watch when you do that. You know, that you actually keep a finger there or something to get it out, and when you put it in, just mind that you don't actually start cutting into the leather. But overall, it's okay. It's a good sheath. It just depends if you like this style, and just got to be mindful of that. So this knife was a little bit hard to get a hold of. I had to wait quite a while to actually find one, and I looked at Blade HQ about a year ago, and they weren't available and out of stock. Finally, it came available, and I purchased one and looked at it. I mean, this was about a week and a half ago, and I looked at it yesterday, and these knives are out of stock again. So I don't know how many they got, but whatever they had sold out. So who knows how long it will be before they have them in stock again. It's not to say you can't find them in other places, but I didn't look around to see if some of the other websites still have them. But if you get a chance to look at one of these, or you're planning on getting like a mid-sized knife, definitely take a look at these, because they do have a lot going for it. It's a great steel, great design, comfortable handle, and definitely long enough. So a lot of good points going for it. So if you get a chance, I would suggest you check one out and see what you think. So thanks for joining me, and until next time, take care.